Topuria already eyeing 170. If the fans want it, why not? Ilia Topuria, already a force at 145, and he's openly talking about a move to 170. If the fans want to see me fight at welterweight, why not, he says. This guy isn't just confident, he's ambitious. Is he putting the welterweight division on notice already, or just playing the game? One thing's for sure, he's not afraid of a challenge. He stated, of course, why not? It depends. If the fans want to see me fight at welterweight, and there's a champion the company has at the moment, why not? I fight to entertain people. Obviously, I also have to be motivated by the challenge, so I'm not closing the door. If the opportunity arises and there's an exciting fight, I'll be there. What I hope is that the other party is also willing. Not willing to make excuses, but to back up what they're saying. Topuria claims Makhachev is mentally broken for welterweight jump. Whoa, Ilia Topuria is going for the jugular now. Says Islam Makhachev is mentally broken for moving to welterweight, suggesting he's running from unfinished business, even comparing it to himself, hypothetically leaving featherweight with Max Holloway still in the picture. Them's fighting words. Is this just psychological warfare, or does Topuria genuinely see a chook in Islam's armor?
Para terminar, Ilia, me gustaría que me dieras una predicción de Islam Makhachev contra Yad de la Madalena.
Yo creo que Islam ahora mismo, es que no lo sé, ahora está en un momento que mentalmente yo creo que está roto, porque no creo que te venga de forma positiva el hecho de que sabes en tu interior que has abandonado una división por miedo, porque no hay ninguna otra explicación. Tú imagínate que yo hubiera abandonado peso pluma teniendo a un Max Holloway todavía que vencer en el peso, o a un contendiente que realmente se mereciera que estuviera barriendo a toda la división y que todo el mundo estuviera chillando su nombre. Pues, ¿qué te diría eso de mí? Bueno, pues no sé cómo le va a afectar a nivel mental eso en peso welter, pero no lo sé, la verdad. Ya haga con su vida lo que quiera.
Gracias.
Silva doubles down. I can perfectly imitate Topuria for Oliveira. Gene Silva is persistent, I'll give him that. Still out here offering his services to Charles Oliveira, emphasizing he's the same size as Topuria and can imitate Topuria perfectly, even down to the facial expressions. You admire the hustle. But will Oliveira actually bring him in? And can anyone truly replicate El Matador in the gym? We'll see. He tweeted, I'm available. I'm the same size as Topuria. If Charles wants to use me as his sparring partner to do his training camp, I'm here. I know how to imitate Topuria perfectly. I even know his facial expressions. Topuria's ominous sympathy. Oliveira pays for Islam, promises gentler defeat. Ilia Topuria continues with this fascinating blend of respect and ruthlessness. Charles Oliveira has to pay the price for Islam, he says, but because he likes him a lot, he'll try to make it the least painful outcome. Is this genuine compassion from the challenger, or a very clever way of trying to get into Oliveira's head? It's a unique approach, that's for sure.
Bueno, en primer lugar agradecerle a Charles, la verdad, por haber aceptado el reto, ¿no? Algo que Islam no hizo y tiene que pagar el precio por Islam. La verdad, me da mucha pena por Charles, pero bueno, al final del día es un trabajo.
Charles Oliveira tiene el mayor número de sumisiones en la UFC. Dijiste que quería someter a Makhachev, no sé si quieres doblar la apuesta con Oliveira y someterlo.
No sé, con Oliveira la verdad que lo que sea menos doloroso para él, eso es lo que haré porque me cae muy bien.
McGregor's cryptic message, let's get this show started. And just like that, McGregor drops a classic line, let's get this show started. But what show is he talking about? His much anticipated return? A new business venture? With McGregor, it's always an event, always a mystery. The man knows how to grab a headline, doesn't he? The speculation begins now. Khamzat defends cocky Topuria. He's a decent guy. Well, this is an unexpected alliance. Khamzat Chimaev, of all people, stepping up to say Ilia Topuria, often labeled as cocky, is actually a decent guy in real life. Does this mean there's a quiet respect between two of the sport's most confident figures? Or is Khamzat just stirring the pot in his own unique way? Interesting.
очень известный сейчас боец. Ты с ним вроде как давно знаком. Он тренировался в Альстаре вместе, вот до еще его всей известности. Когда вот тренировки ты его видел, ты видел этот потенциал будущий?
Ну, конечно, просто тогда, в то время, этот был он хорошим топовым бойцом в Брейве, и как и я, мы оба там выступали. Видно было, потому что он такой пахарь и хочет добиться чего-то в своей жизни. И парень добился всех высот, которые можно в этом спорте добиться.
Ну, а как себе, вот многие как-то чуть недолюбливают из-за высказывания, ну, а другие понимают, что это как бы он промотит свой бой, это как бы делает его известным.
Ну, если все молчали бы, такого интереса, наверное, и не было бы. Ну, сам в жизни я встречался с ним, сидел, мы кушали и разговаривали. Порядочный парень, достойный парень.
Khamzat to middleweight elite, including DDP, there is only one champion. Khamzat Chimaev with a chilling message for the middleweight top tier, including the champ Dricus du Plessis. There is only one champion, and they all know it. No names needed, he clearly means himself. Is this Boers just reminding everyone of his presence, or is he officially putting the entire 185-pound division on notice that he's coming for the throne? He tweeted, Kayo Imamov du Plessis, there is only one champion, and they all know it. Merab's camp, employing an O'Malley look-alike sparring partner. You hear whispers, Merab Dvalishvili's camp has a sparring partner specifically mimicking Sean O'Malley. The dedication to replicating an opponent is next level. Does this actually give the machine an edge, or is it just a sign of how seriously he's taking the Suga Show challenge? The details matter at this level. MVP and Mighty Mouse, an unlikely sparring duo. What's cooking? Michael Venom Page sparring with Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. Now that's a picture. The flashy, unorthodox striker and the pound-for-pound legend. What secrets are they exchanging? It just goes to show you, greatness seeks out greatness, no matter the style difference. You love to see it. Potent meets the game. WWE crossover for Pereira on the horizon. Alex Pereira pictured with WWE's Triple H. Okay, the alarm bells are ringing. Is this just a mutual admiration society, or is Potent, with his stoic look and devastating power, a perfect fit for the squared circle down the line? You know Hunter is always looking for the next big crossover star. Just saying. Shocker. Oliveira versus Topuria for vacant lightweight gold. What happened to Makhachev? Wait a minute. Hold everything. Charles Oliveira versus Ilia Topuria for a vacant lightweight title? This is huge. But the immediate question is, where does Islam Makhachev fit into all this? Did he vacate? Yes, he did. The lightweight division is on fire, and this matchup is an absolute dream for the fans. But the circumstances? We need answers, and we need them now. Makhachev moves to welterweight, challenges JDM for the belt? Lightweight title abandoned. This is absolute madness. Reports are flying that Islam Makhachev is vacating his lightweight throne and jumping straight to 170 to fight Jack Della Maddalena for the welterweight title. Date and time to be announced. But wow, this sends shockwaves through two divisions. Islam is chasing double champ status against one of the hottest rising stars. This is the kind of bold move that defines legacies. Abdulaziz spills. Islam would have fought Topuria if Bilal won. No Bilal versus Islam talks. The plot thickens. Ali Abdulaziz, never shy with the inside scoop, is saying Islam Makhachev would have defended his lightweight title against Ilia Topuria, but only if Bilal Muhammad had won his recent fight. And get this, according to Ali, there were no conversations about Islam moving up to fight Bilal. So what changed? This behind-the-scenes maneuvering is classic MMA chess. Topuria accuses Makhachev of running away. My apologies, Charles. I'm fighting for my dreams. Ilia Topuria is not holding back. With the news of his vacant title shot against Charles Oliveira, La Leyenda is claiming Islam Makhachev ran away from him. Charles, my apologies in advance. I'm just fighting for my dreams, Topuria stated. Strong words. Is this a case of Makhachev ducking or a strategic move? Topuria is ready to seize the moment, and he's making sure everyone knows how he feels about the former champ. He stated, Charles, my apologies in advance. I'm just fighting for my dreams. It's unfortunate that Makhachev ran away. International Fight Week is stacked. UFC 317 card revealed, and it's a banger. Get ready, fight fans, because International Fight Week and UFC 317 are looking absolutely phenomenal. Topuria versus Oliveira for the vacant lightweight strap. Pantoja defending his flyweight title against Kara France. Costa versus Kopylov. Dariush versus Moicano. Royval versus Kepe. Are you kidding me? This card is absolutely loaded from top to bottom. Vegas is going to be a madhouse. Topuria goes mainstream. Featured in NFL Spain game trailer, El Matador is blowing up. Ilia Topuria's star power is undeniable. Fresh off the news of his title shot, he's now featured in the trailer for the first ever regular season NFL game in Spain. This is huge for Ilia and for MMA in Spain. From UFC contender to mainstream sports promotion, La Leyenda is officially a crossover star in the making. You love to see it.
La NFL llama. Madrid responde. NFL Madrid Game.
McGregor drops more training footage. Is the Notorious actually gearing up for a real comeback? Just when the buzz starts to die down, McGregor drops some more training footage. Is he just teasing the fans? Or is the Notorious finally, actually, getting serious about a return to the octagon? Every clip sends the MMA world into a frenzy. We've been here before, but you can't help but wonder, what if? The biggest star in the sport still knows how to grab the headlines.
30 seconds.
DC roasts Jones's heavyweight claims he's out of his mind. The rivalry never dies. Oh, this is gold. Jon Jones recently said he'd beat Daniel Cormier at heavyweight. DC's response? He's out of his mind. Cormier reminds everyone that when he was active, Jones himself said he wouldn't fight DC at heavyweight because it gave Cormier an advantage. The history between these two is legendary, and clearly, the verbal sparring is far from over. You just know they're both itching for that last word, even if it's not in the cage.
Yeah, there's another quote I want you to react to. So Jones said this recently: I believe I beat Daniel Cormier at heavyweight worse than I beat him at light heavyweight.
Okay.
Yeah,
Molly,
let's have a real talk, just you and I.
You're messy, Molly. Yeah, you and I and the rest of you.
You and I, yeah.
Okay.
So you and me.
Let's make this true to everybody.
Okay.
Udonis will tell you, because he saw it. Udonis likes watching fighting. Jon Jones, when I was actively fighting, said I would not fight Daniel at heavyweight because it gives him an advantage. That's where he's best at. Molly, I'm 46 years old. I am retired.
You look
I swing
great.
a golf club. I swing a golf club in my free time. Yeah, he's out of his mind. I wish you saw the rest of the quote, because he said something. What did he say? It was like,
he said he fight better than I do. And
it was much better or much.
It was
worse
not correct English.
It was
Molly.
bad English.
Yeah.
It was very bad English from Jon Jones.
Blades demands UFC strip Jon Jones. End of discussion. Curtis Razor Blades isn't mincing words. He's calling for the UFC to strip Jon Jones of the heavyweight title. Jon should be stripped. End of discussion, Blades declared. With the uncertainty around Jones's next fight and Aspinall holding the interim belt, the calls for clarity are getting louder. Blades is right in the thick of that division, and he wants a clear path to the undisputed gold. Jon Jones and Hasbulla, the unlikeliest duo. Bones spotted with viral sensation. In today's What Did I Just See news, Jon Jones has been spotted hanging out with Hasbulla. Yes, that Hasbulla. It's the kind of crossover you just can't make up. Bones and the internet sensation, what were they discussing? Fight strategies? Social media growth? The mind boggles. Just another day in the wild world of MMA personalities. Pound for pound shakeup. JDM debuts at number 9. Bilal plummets. Sarukian out. The rankings are ruthless. The official UFC men's pound for pound rankings have seen a major overhaul. Jack Della Maddalena makes a stunning debut at number 9. Talk about making an impact. Meanwhile, Bilal Muhammad takes a brutal tumble, dropping 6 spots to 13 after his recent loss. And in another shocker, Arman Sarukian is completely off the pound for pound list. The rankings game is a cruel mistress, folks, and it waits for no. Thanks for watching. Smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe.